Welcome to our virtual Walk for Life. As you know, because of COVID-19 and our quarantine, that this year we have taken our historical Walk for Life, last year raising $275,000, to this incredible day of virtually walking with you and taking it to the streets in our own neighborhoods. I want to first thank you for being a part of this event. We are so touched by your generosity. You know, God is not quarantined, and every day abortions are happening here in Orlando. In fact, over 11,000 a year. We have 3 abortion clinics doing late-term abortions through 6 months of pregnancy. And every day we are here at Choices Women's Clinic with truth, hope, and love, by empowering and offering non-judgmental, compassionate care so that women and men can make informed decisions in our beautiful state-of-the-art medical clinic. Last year reaching 1,960 patients and 76% choosing life. But every day during COVID, we are seeing desperate people in desperate places.
So we recently had a patient that came into the clinic that was struggling financially due to COVID-19, and her and her husband decided that for this pregnancy they weren't going to continue with this pregnancy because it was just going to be a really hard financial burden for them. They already had 3 children at home, and there was no way they could have another baby with another mouth to feed. So they decided that abortion was the best option. And after speaking with her and encouraging her and letting her know that God had purpose for this unborn baby that was in her womb, and letting her know that this life had purpose, she decided to continue to pursue the ultrasound. And she asked right before the ultrasound if this baby would be twins. And I said, would that make a difference? And she said, yes, she'd be excited if it was twins. And it was at that moment that I reminded her that this baby and this life had purpose, and that it was just as unique as twins. And she chose life for her unborn babies in that moment. Thank you so much, Choices.
We had a patient that came from a city on the west coast of Florida. She was looking for the services that we offer, and she Googled us and said that there were a lot of good reports, and she drove all the way from the west coast over here. She and her boyfriend were seriously considering an abortion. She came in, we loved on her, I did her health history. I put the ultrasound probe on her belly, and she had an 18-week baby that was moving around doing somersaults in there, and she started to cry, and she said, I know I can't go through with an abortion now. And she was so excited to get a few pictures, and she couldn't wait to show her boyfriend. He was waiting out in the car because of this whole COVID-19 thing that we're all experiencing at the moment. But she couldn't wait to show that to him. And at the end, she was crying, and she thanked us profusely. She was so happy for our services and that she had found us. So it was a huge success story.
Together, we are winning. And a few years ago, after our ministry was 34 years old, you helped us open near late-term abortion clinics here in Central Florida. With our success on West Colonial Drive, we have been ready to take the next step and build our second clinic just 1 mile away from UCF. And in December, we purchased this property debt-free. You helped us with that through our incredible Walk for Life last year that raised $275,000. And we will be ready to break ground soon and build this beautiful clinic.
We invite you to join us. Take this time to pray. Nothing moves the hand of God more than prayer. Let's take it to the streets. Walk in your neighborhood and download the prayer guide today. Together, we are on the front lines, and we can do this.
And stay tuned for our top walkers and top churches as we make a grand announcement in a few days. And thank you for being a champion for life, for moms, for dads, and for beautiful babies. We also want to thank today this opportunity to worship with Faith Assembly and Lakeside Church. Let's get our worship on now, and let's prayer walk like never before.
Woo!
Wasn't for nothing that you shed your blood. So I'm gonna live like my shame is gone. Won't be shackled to the way I was. Oh, I'm gonna live like the chains are gone, gone. Now my sin is dead and gone, and I sing hallelujah. Done. He is risen, it is done, and I sing hallelujah.
I love you, Lord, for your mercy never fails me, and all my days I've been held in your hands. From the moment that I wake up till I lay my head, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. And all my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness